Hi, I'm Carrie Blazer, the Divine Feminine, reincarnation of Mary Magdalene. Thank you for clicking on my clip. But I want to let you know that I have a free ebook linked below, my 6 Divine Feminine Self-Love Strategies. They will help you transform your emotional wounds into personal wisdom. And I take a multidisciplinary approach. I include the laws of physics, psychology, neuroscience, shamanism, mysticism. I went wild, okay? So men can understand and women can understand. There's something there for everyone because what I learned is when something's true, it's true in multiple places. All right, please like and subscribe and help me distribute my ebook to everyone for free by exploding my channel. Take care. Enjoy the clip. Bye. That's her perception. I used to have a fear of men. So when I was in public, I was constantly, anxious. And I blamed that on everybody else. But when I found that wound inside of me and I turned it into wisdom that men protect me, and I went to see my older daughter, the same one I talked about immigration. She used to have a jewelry business, so she did markets every weekend, and I was there with her every weekend at all these very public markets. So she was very aware from her whole life how much anxiety mom has in public. I showed up, she's like, Mom, what's different? What'd you do? What happened? You're better. What's going on? She knew instantly that I was better. I'm like, oh, I told her, I found that I fear all men and I turned it into wisdom and I'm just so much better. I walked around, da da da. We live on the beach in Southern California. I could enjoy being on the beach in Southern California and not constantly on guard. I was on guard because my internal state was on guard and I was projecting that externally and perceiving as though I needed to be on guard when it wasn't true. It wasn't true. So how does this work in terms of our souls? And we're going to watch this physics experiment here in a second. But when my soul, let's say I have part of my soul has selfishness and it vibrates at 40 hertz. When my 40 hertz moves, the people around me who also have the same 40 hertz will also move, showing me my tribe, showing me myself. So if you're attracted to a lot of people who say most Americans hate women, that's an internal reality your soul is showing you, that you hate women. And when we speak for everyone, that's triangulation, that's psychological bullying. Most people. Show me the evidence for that. I mean, you're at Georgetown getting a law professor. Where's your evidence of that? That's a subjective truth because most people, I would say most women probably hate themselves based on the current society that we force them into being men, because most women want to stay home with their kids like me. But let's watch this physics experiment and see how this works, because they're going to show us two tuning forks. When one tuning fork is calibrated for 512 hertz and one is 440, there's no movement, there's no resonance, can't see yourself. When there's 440 and 440, sorry, I have nerve damage in my nose, and it irritates me when I talk. So when both tuning forks are tuned to the same frequency, then they move each other. So let's see that work. Let's see that in action. And there's the movement, clear as. We're here as souls having a human experience to see ourselves, not to take our crap out on other people. Of course, we've all done it and, probably do it again. But we're here to see and improve ourselves.